Hi there, good afternoon. It's Chris here from the Hampstead Property blog, and in today's episode of Property Advice I'd like to speak to you about the issue of inheritance tax. Now, the average value of a Hampstead property is far outstripping the London average, in fact almost by 5 times. Now that will be of great concern to the 15,858 homeowners and landlords which will no doubt have the issue of inheritance tax top of mind. The average age of the first time buyer now stands at 39, and with an increasing number of people living at home well into their 30s, most will only likely get on the first rung of the ladder, helped by the bank of mum and dad, or from any inheritance that they may stand to get. The former Chancellor George Osborne announced these changes in his 2015 summer budget. This will mean that the current threshold of £325,000 per person will be increased from April of this year by a further £100,000, making it £425,000. This will be raised by a further £25,000 each year until 2020, and it will make it up to a maximum of £500,000 or £1 million per couple. For single persons, this will equate to £425,000 as of now, or up to £500,000 by 2020 once all the changes have been phased in. So as of now, the £425,000 allowance is transferable should you be in a marriage or civil partnership. Therefore, the surviving spouse or partner will have a maximum tax-free allowance of £850,000. Now this is classed as the nil rate band, or NRB. This allowance is only applicable, however, to your main residence and on the condition that the beneficiaries are a direct descendant, that is children, stepchildren or grandchildren. So what's the outlook for the long term? Well, by 2020 all the changes will have been phased in. Now here are some key points to take into account. Number one, couples will have a tax-free allowance of up to £1 million. Now this will comprise of £325,000 at the former rate and 2 lots of £175,000 with the additional changes being phased in. So that will make up the maximum total. For single persons, that will be £325,000 plus the £175,000 phased in by 2020, making a total of £500,000. Any property that has a value of £1 million to £2 million will be taxed at the rate of 40% over these new thresholds. Any property that has a value of £2 million or more, owners will lose £1 from the main residence allowance for every £2 above the value of £2 million. So for example, if the main residence has a value of £2.35 million or more, there are no further concessions. Now, as ever with all of these things, there's going to be winners and there's going to be losers. So let's take a look at who the winners are going to be. Firstly, downsizers. Now, for those who've disposed of their main residence, they will likely have a large surplus or lump sum that was otherwise going to be equity in the property. You will still be able to pass on the same value of your estate regardless of that. Now, who are the losers? Single person homeowners. Now, the direct descendants of a single parent will only qualify for either £425,000 tax-free allowance as of April 2017 or up to £500,000 if that person's passing is by 2020. Now, this is on the basis that there is only one allowance that is applicable. Therefore, these beneficiaries will not receive the full benefit if the parents or grandparents were either married or in a civil partnership. So, other assets. Those who own additional assets will not qualify for the exemption. So once the value of your estate has been assessed, there will also be a tax levy on the following: buy-to-let investment property, any savings or cash in the bank, money paid out from life insurance policies, or any other investments that may also include stocks and shares. Next week, I'll be exploring the possibilities of how Hampstead homeowners and landlords can mitigate their tax liabilities and how to best protect their wealth in light of these changes. I hope you found today's episode interesting and enjoyable. If you have any further questions about the Hampstead property market, be sure to give me a call on 0207 435 0420, or you can drop me a line, chris@ashmoreresidential.com, and for more videos like this, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hampstead Property Market TV. Thanks again for watching today's episode. Bye for now.